Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the ball's gone astray. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Now, this could be a chance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Kubo in acres of space out wide. And that has been cleared. Tries a shot! And that's caused a worry or two. Oh, cracking ball. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, what has happened here? It's a threatening ball. Now it's Son Heung-min.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a
Chance for a shot! Beckenbauer.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely worked. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's got the beating of his man. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very... That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Caught offside that time. Still goalless. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rice. Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Torres. Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the pass is intercepted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shifted upfield. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. And the shot!
Son Heung-min really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win...
Decent chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Beckenbauer actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And that's played in low. Manchester United given another corner. So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the run. Fernando Torres. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Bellingham. Rice. And it's Pedri. It's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That has not gone well. Thuram.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Some really good ball movement. Beckenbauer. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back underway. So the first half brought no goals. Can he get it through? Ball driven towards the far post. So their fourth corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a promising position. Oh, sweet feet. And he was quick to react. Quality ball. Passes coming off in quick succession. Shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And he's worked it through. And this is Torres. And no, that was never going to make it. So we've reached the hour mark. And this is Torres. And it's Kubo. And he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kubo is offering a wry smile there.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now it's Kubo. Kubo going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Check is there to clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Son Heung-min. Kubo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. Neymar! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Kubo. And it's Messi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tries to play it through. Bellingham. Now it's Son Heung-min.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely bit of skill. Is there any support? He might not need it. Gerrard. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And he plays one through. He is through here. On the ball. Oh, he's been caught now. And another try. And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Substitution for Manchester United.
They're up to 5 corners
Number
now.
22, Messi. Number 25, Fernando Torres. Number 20, Neymar. Number 19,
Into the last
Gerrard.
5 minutes.
Number 24,
I thought it was going to happen then.
Coming on
How
the
many
field,
more chances can they
number 8,
realistically expect now?
Number 11, Mbappe. Number
Now it's
23,
Mbappe. Kaká.
Son Heung-min. Number 41,
Showing good feet.
Rice.
Real chance!
Number 10, Yamal.
And he's straight
Substitution.
offside. And he's there to retrieve it. Davids.
2
Pele.
added minutes has been indicated.
And that's a good ball. Rice. Son Heung-min. That has been cut short. And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Hello attendees, this is a
Your final thoughts,
children's
Jim?
announcement.
Yeah, it was a
With the
fairly
father
stern
of a
test
boy
with
in a
very
blue
little between
hat
two teams.
kindly
That
make his
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar. And here's Torres. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Knocks it into space. So, what can they make of this?
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in...
Shapes to shoot! And one more try! Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And here's Neymar. Great chance! That pass has been well intercepted. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Thinks about the shot. Great defending, strong and determined. First quarter of an hour gone. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Yaya Toure. Now it's Vieri. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Vieri. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now that's well seen too. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely worked. And the keeper has it. Cannavaro. Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Toure cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And Messi! Goal! Manchester United take the lead. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up.
Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Gerrard. And here's Torres. That is good alertness.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. And here's Torres. Torres! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kubo. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Vieri. Looking for options for movement. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Neymar. He's found a way through. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances...
Surely!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. He won't be happy with that one. Great ball, and he's in here, and a chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And this is Gerrard. Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Fernando Torres. Kubo. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Early ball. Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United
Number
with the corner.
25.
They're first.
Fernando Torres. Number 24.
Header!
Kubo.
And
Coming on
kept
the
out
field,
by the most
number
elastic
18,
of saves.
Didier
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Played out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
That's a sharp pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Driving on and making good progress. Yamal. It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Pele goes steaming forward. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Yamal. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Gerrard. Gerrard. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Salah. And he skips past his man. Yamal.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That has not gone well. Looking for the run. Shot a goal! Goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Takes a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Cannavaro with the clearance. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. In by Messi. Oh, what a climb! Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Crossed in early.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So here comes the substitution.
19, Gerrard. Number 20, Neymar.
Manchester United
Number
really will
22,
have to throw everything at
Messi.
this now.
Coming on
Mohamed
the field,
Salah. That's a
number
good ball.
15.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Searching passes played there. Rice. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Pass somewhat off target. Pele. Well seen, saw that coming,
That was well played, well stopped.
and he's made sure that's not getting through. Beckenbauer. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Luis Suarez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That has been cut short.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need. to spring a successful offside trap.
Chips it through. Neymar. Gerrard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kubo is onto this. Kubo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Puskas. Gerrard cuts out the pass. And they're quick to get it back. Now he's got space here. That's a cute ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Cannavaro. A probing pass. So it is still 0-0. Kubo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ambitious ball here. What a delightful ball. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Manchester United have shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kubo. It's a searching pass. That's beautifully weighted. Kubo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that looks a decent ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. 15 minutes till half-time. Luis Suarez. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Looking to play him in. Good read, needed to be. Beckenbauer has created one goal already. Kubo. Now it's Messi. Beckenbauer.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Gets into some space. And it's Gerrard. And this is Owen. Owen! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Maldini. And it's Cannavaro. Now it's Puskas. Aims beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Puskas. Kubo. Beckenbauer. And the pass is intercepted. And Dixon. Beckenbauer. Gerrard. Kubo. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That could spell trouble. Look at the space. And Owen! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they...
He's having a shot! In he goes again. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Neymar could move up a gear here. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Pelé. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Substitution for Manchester United.
And we have our
Number
very first
22,
corner.
Messi. Number 4, Owen.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Number 8, Kaká.
He's well positioned
Number
here.
11,
Oh, shooting
Mbappe.
chance!
Substitution in progress.
And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
It's their second corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys. Very nicely done. And he was alert to it. Now it's Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Kaká. Might be dangerous. Mbappe! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Mbappe!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mohamed Salah defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Davids, good strong midfield running here. Tries a shot! No, that's just wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Neymar, Gerrard, that's an imaginative pass, and it's been played through.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Kaká, big chance! That has not gone well. Chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Mohamed Salah with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Kaká, he's in plenty of space here. That's an excellent interception. Rice, Davids
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their
plan
plan here.
Mbappe! It's a pretty loose pass. That's really well cleared. Now who's going to be first to this? Roberto Baggio. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Del Piero. And the shot's on here. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to
So
inform
what do you take
that
away from it all, Jim?
CCTV is
Well,
now
there
in
was a
operation
distinct
for your
lack of
safety.
clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.